kill him!
The hunter fires a bullet at an animal. The animal runs away and the bullet hits the ground directly where it stood. The bullet was fired 0.16 degrees above the horizontal at an initial height of 1 meter. Find the initial distance between the hunter and the animal if the bullet's initial velocity is 243 meters per second.
So first we have our hunter firing his gun. Gravity causes the bullet to take a sort of parabolic curved path until it hits the ground. The distance d in the diagram is the initial distance between the hunter and the animal. The bullet is fired 0.16 degrees above the horizontal at 243 meters per second. Note that the bullet is fired at an angle, so 243 meters per second is not its horizontal speed. The bullet is fired at an initial height of 1 meter and falls to the ground. Note the coordinate axes set in this diagram indicate that the bullet is traveling in the positive x direction and will accelerate in the negative y direction due to gravity. We first have to find the time that the bullet is in the air. We start with a kinematics equation where the final y position is equal to the initial y position plus the initial y velocity times time minus 1/2 times the acceleration due to gravity times time squared. We know that the bullet is fired from 1 meter above ground with an initial velocity of 243 meters per second, fired from 0.6 degrees above the horizontal. Using this information, we can find the y component of the initial velocity by using trigonometry. The sine of 0.16 degrees is equal to the y velocity over the initial velocity of 200 meters per second. This gives us an initial y velocity of 0.6786 meters per second. Using these values, we can fill in the kinematics equation. Then we solve to find a time of 0.5263 seconds. Then, we use the same kinematics equation as before, but replace y with x values. Since there are no outside unbalanced forces in the x direction in this problem, the x acceleration is equal to 0. We can find the initial x component of the velocity like before, except cosine will replace sine. We fill in the values and multiply the initial x velocity by the time found in the first equation to find that the bullet traveled 127.89 meters, the initial distance between the hunter and the animal.